Hello, beautiful love family. It's that day again. The next day, whatever it is. It's Q Day. That's the 17th. We're going to see how this goes. I may or may not post it, but I probably will. Let's see how we do. Okay. I love you guys all so much. Thanks for being here, and you're so amazing. And know this. You have the power to heal yourself and reverse your age. And you can do whatever you want to do. And take that and like it. Okay, now into the nitty-gritty part of things. Okay. First of all, we the people and humanity were complicit and have allowed our governments to be negligible and wanting and destroying and even killing humanity for their power and money. That's the truth. So it's we the people that have to stand up to these governments. That's common sense, right? That's common sense. So with that in mind, common sense, since one of my passions, initially, I was an accountant. Give this some thought. The government was never meant to be the masters. They were servants for we the people. As an accountant, I dealt with corporations, employers, and employees. We are the employers. They are our employees. So it is our responsibility to stand up. And if they're not doing their jobs, we replace them. Okay? That's common sense. And it's got to start on those local community levels, wherever you sit. You get involved and we start doing this slowly and slowly. Okay? That's what has to happen. Okay? We've allowed them. Now we take it back. Secondly, once we clear up these elections, okay, these voter rolls, now I'm just going to go pull into United States anyways, and I know across the world as well. We vote who we want. We got a gaggle of goose coming in at me. That's fun. So they want to be involved in this conversation. They're like, go, Mary, go, Mary, go, go, go. That's what I hear them saying. Yes, I do. We clean the voter elections up. We vote who we want in. Okay? That doesn't necessarily mean, now I'm going to speak for the United States. I love Trump and what he has been doing. His common sense approach does not mean that would end up voting him in. There are maybe a handful of other good ones out there. Give that thought. Okay. Now, with that being said, the second thing, maybe it's the third, I don't know. Did you know at least 50% of the high school students that graduate from American schools have a 7th grade reading level? I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention. There you go. I was complacent. I didn't do my studies. Okay. We have to fix this. We have to fix it. But we have to teach the children. We have to teach the children. And I have to say, in giving it thought, and I heard, I was listening to a podcast, and it was mentioned, and I thought this was grantastic. It's a new word. That's a t-shirt. Grantastic. I love that, actually. So grantastic thinking. I keep on saying that the schools have to be on hands, all hands approach. It's like the tech schools, right? So one thing we have to do, and one of the first, look at the water, right? We're sick because of it, of what they've done. And spraying over and over again. And it was one thing that one of these things 4 years ago, I kept on saying we needed like an irrigation system. How are we going to do this? What's our approach? What's our approach? Well, I learned there's some crystals and all sorts of approaches to be able to clean up the waters. Well, we have to do that. And then I heard there's might just be some technology, but technology that has to be managed. So possibly as a group collective, I'll be in charge with young children, maybe 7th graders. Since I mentioned the 7th grade reading, a group of us that go to places and using this technology, which the elders can help manage and start cleaning up the waters. I think that's a great approach, as well as it teaches them that this is their planet, this is their home, and they want to understand more. This is getting them involved. We have to get them involved. I keep on, get them involved. They need to be involved in the decision makings. They're coming out with quite a brilliant mind and a lot of different more DNA strands than we've had. Even those young ones. It's amazing. They're ninja warriors. I've seen them. I have a nephew. He is a ninja warrior. It's so amazing. But maybe we get them hands-on approach and we travel the world cleaning up the waters, which then we can start irrigating all the foods and start making them beautiful. Yeah, how about that? Isn't that awesome? So just a couple thoughts of mine. And there was another thing that I want to lead into this. And I've lost it. Go figure. But more importantly, we have some work to do. And it's not gonna be easy, but it'll be fun. Because after we do this, we are being monitored. Okay. And the biggest scare tactic was that they said there was going to be a nuclear holocaust. That's not going to happen. That was never going to happen. But they used it to scare us. Fear tactics. It would never happen because those things affected the whole universe. Why do you think they're here? Because we became complacent. We've allowed these mofos to do whatever they want for power and control and money, for nefarious reasons, to end up killing us all with poisons and chemtrails and crap and vaccines and all of it. But, so that being said, forgot what I was saying again. Whatever it was, that was it. and we clean up the waters because I posted this wonderful thing about the dolphins again. They are so important. Why do you think they wanted us to eat them and fish for them? Their magnetic field is so miraculous that it actually, just watching them birth a youngin'. I cry about this. Would heal us, would heal that strand that has been broken and disconnected. That third strand that we don't have, because that's the strand that is our memory. So, in one of my short videos, I mentioned the dolphins and the whales. And I didn't know exactly all of the details, and they weren't all given, but more is coming out. So adding to that, their magnetic field is extremely high, and it heals us just by watching them give birth. And it heals our third eye and lifts up and heals our DNA structure. Can you imagine? It's so beautiful. So a lot said in that short amount of time, but give it all thought. I'm like moving all around. So, I love you guys all so much. Heart, heart. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, ooh. Double heart. And you guys are so spectacular. And we do this all together. We come together, united as a people, by, for the people. Of, by, and for the people and humanity. And then our country and the world. We're our brother's brother. We are here together, empowered with each other, for each other. And we have to back each other up. And we work together. And this is how we do it. This is how we do it. I just throw that out. Always music. It is. It's frequency. Always frequency. Enjoy life. Live in the moment. You know why? My mirror time. Oh shit, I'm so long. You know why? Because when you're in the moment, that's when you can go, you stay here, and it's like no mind. You stay present, then you don't discombobulate yourself with past or future thinkings and stuff like that. That's the truth. And that's where you need to be, because that puts every other junk out there in the ripples. So don't be there. Be present. Enjoy the time that you're given and the breath you're given at this very moment. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for continuing to watch me and be with me and carry on my beautiful love family. Peace out.